Welcome everybody to this new video of TechSpress. Now today we're going to be mastering the world of audio with Audacity. This free and powerful software is a must-have for anyone who wants to record and edit audio. Now from codecasters to musicians to voice-over artists, this is the ultimate gear. Audacity is a free, open source and cross-platform audio editor. It's packed with features for recording, the editing and enhancing the audio, and it's completely free to use. Now, to set up Audacity, what I need to do of course is to download and install Audacity from the official website. Now we can go directly into audio.com/Audacity because the Audacity is now been linked to Muse Hub. So if you click here to download the application, this will be downloading the Muse Hub section. Inside the Muse Hub library, what you can do is to go for a search Muse Hub and look out for Audacity and hit into install. Of course, you need to create a free account, which is really easily to do, but basically that's how you can actually get an Audacity totally for free into our computer. Now the next thing, talking about the setting up the Audacity once you have generated here your elements. So what I'm going to be doing here is just to skip all of this configurations. Once we are in here, what I can totally suggest to you is that we need to set up the input and the output devices. I mean, what is going to be inside your computer and what's going to be outside your computer. Right now I'm using this application called OBS, where you can see that here is my computer, this is my monitor, here is my audio input. This is what you wanted to aim for inside the Audacity. So what I'm going to be doing here is just click into this element. I'm going to close this really quick, and inside Audacity, let's go from the upper left side. It says edit. Inside edit, just click into preference or just type Ctrl letter P. In here I'm going to focus into my audio settings. Here you can focus into your host and into the playback. Now the playback should be, let's say for example this one, and into the recording I choose this element and I choose one channel or two channels, and the price samples. If this is for example like a song or whatever, you wanted to choose 44. If this is for filming and all of that, just go for 48. Then let's go for OK, and there we go. Now we have having the grade Audacity into our computer. We have the setting up grade. Everything looks correctly. Now let's move on to the basic recording. Now to start recording, just click into the red record button, which is here. So basically it's going to be generating you your first channel automatically. So we can adjust the input levels to avoid clipping where the audio is too loud and distorted. Monitor your recording by listening through your headphones. So I'm just going to type space. I'm going to go back and I'm going to hit into play. Now this is my voice, for example. Of course this was recorded with the microphone that is inside my computer. So basically this is how it actually looks. Of course this one is really low because the microphone that is inside my computer is a little bit outside myself, so I'm not going to be doing that anymore. Now for the basic editing, which is really easily, you can see that Audacity offers a range of powerful editing tools. You can select the audio with a selection tool, and here is my actual tool of selector. We can change for example this element. This one of course is going to be regulating the level of your sound. This one is going to be setting you to draw so you can see individual samples. So I'm going to just select this element, double click, and when I double click this element, what I can do is to even generate different increase of audio or decrease depending on what you're aiming for example like this, right? I can create silence, I can create more increase of it, and there we go. Like really easily tools to use, right? We can check out more tools if you wanted to. All directly here into my toolbars. I can enable the cut and copy, for example. I enable the spectral selection toolbar, for example, then I can see that I have more tools. For example, I have now the cut, which is this one with the X mark appears here, for example like this. I just type X. Now let's go for essential effects. We can adjust the overall volume at your audio with the amplified normalized. All of it should be appearing into effect. you can see that we have volume and compression. There's the amplify. There's the noise reduction, of course, that appears here. The noise removal that can help you, of course, to remove unwanted background noise. There's the equalization, really popular, which is adjusting the frequency balance of your audio, and the fade in and the fade out. Now the fading can help you, of course, to create a smooth transition at the beginning and a smooth transition at the end of your audio. And once you finish making all your additions, you can just export it. And to export it, what you want to do, of course, is to go directly into File. You see the element that says Export Audio, and export your choose this audio format. For example, to audio.com onto your computer, and inside here you can choose from a format. Usually what I choose to go from WAV, which is like the most cleanest format. The audio options should be stereo, and all of these backgrounds options we did it into the beginning of the video, so that's the reason why we're not going to be charging this at the moment. Just focus where you want to get exported to your audio, in my case into the desktop. Here it is, and let's go for export. It's going to be taking no time because we haven't recorded actually a lot, and really important, if you have these marks, you wanted to put this from the beginning to the end, otherwise it just won't export the whole project that you have done so far. So in my case, I'm going to go for, let's say, trial number 1, export, and I'm going to look for it directly into my desktop folder that appears in here, and that's my file. So Audacity also offers advanced features like the multi-track editing, the support for BST plugins, special analysis for more in-depth audio manipulations, but more of that into another tutorial. So basically, Audacity is a powerful and versatile tool for anyone working with audio. So with this guide, you're well on your way to recording and editing audio like a pro. So if you find this tutorial helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to TechExpress for more audio and better editing tips. You now know how to use Audacity for the first time. So what are your favorite Audacity features? You can let us know in the comments below. What I can suggest you is to focus into the most important thing, which is editing your recordings after you have just making your first recording. Just edit it with all these basic tools, create your first export, and then you can look out for more advanced tools. For example, knowing how to use each effect inside Audacity. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and well, hopefully you can all see you next time.